Okay, so this is the second part of the first task where we're going to go through the article. Now, you are not needing me to read this to you, but I thought it would be nice, especially because you probably feel like I've abandoned you, that we work through some of them together, even if it is remotely, and even if I am in my pajamas right now. So, with this article, we can see that it's been sold to New Zealand. Okay, so one of the first things I notice when I look at this is they make light of the fact that it's a camping retailer, right? Now, in terms of the, I guess, the branding of Rip Curl, one of the things we probably need to think about is if, oh, hang on, that's my screen going crazy. Come back. Here we go. If we have a camping retailer taking over a surf brand, does that actually impact the response from consumers? Because I would argue that it probably does to an extent, because what we're getting is, oh my God, why is my computer being so crazy? I'm so sorry. Hold on one second. Here we go. Okay, now we're better. One of the things that I would suggest that we need to mention here is that a camping retailer has some positives in that it is an outdoor brand, but maybe there might be some negatives in that, well, no offense, but camping's not quite as cool as surfing. I mean, I'm a camper and I love Kathmandu stuff, and Kathmandu has had a really big change of brand since black puffer jackets became very cool. But what sort of demographic does Kathmandu tend to attract? That's some of the things we probably need to think about when we think of perceptions of the branding. So then we go over and we can see that one kind of search, so that you have to play on Rip Curl, is happening because they've had a takeover from Kathmandu, and it's the first major change of ownership for Rip Curl. Now that's something that's really interesting from a business perspective as well, because one of the things that I guess I would perceive about this company is that the fact that it was a private company, the fact that it was created and made by surfers for surfers, is probably a unique selling point. And that point of difference is a really important concept in business. A USP or unique selling point, POD, whatever it is, it's something that makes it special. And for Rip Curl, one of the things that made it special was its connection to Torquay, kind of, the Australian home of surf brand culture, and the fact that it was linked to surfers. So one of the things I want you to think about is, does the connection now to Kathmandu have implications for how we would perceive the brand? I mean, I would probably argue that most people won't even know about this, but those who do may start to have implications. Okay, sorry, I just paused there because I thought I heard banging, and it's just Gary making a protein shake. So sorry, you can probably hear the blender in the background. So the next bit is looking at why it happened, and here we can see that there has been an acquisition binge, which basically means that they had basically managed to stay private, but they wanted to avoid bankruptcy, because what had happened, I guess, with surf culture is that there has been a splintering of the demographics, so that surfers aren't now just wearing Rip Curl, Billabong and Quicksilver.